From the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Friday, August 14th, 2015. I'm Ann Gownley. Another hookah lounge in the greater Hazleton area has been shut down. This time it's the Conga Lounge in West Hazleton. On Tuesday, West Hazleton Borough Council was bombarded with residents speaking out at the council meeting on how they believe the Conga Hookah Lounge on Broad Street in West Hazleton should be shut down. Residents complained about the noise, cars, and disturbances taking place around the business. Today, officials with the borough shut the hookah lounge down due to code violations, but once a new inspection is completed and it passes, it can reopen.
Today at 11 o'clock, we had a meeting with the owner of the Conga Lounge, myself, the code enforcement officer, and a building inspector. At the time of the meeting, it was determined that their BYOB license was revoked and they will not be operating as a BYOB anymore. And it was also determined at that time that the ventilation system was not up to code as it was supposed to be, so their temporary occupancy was pulled. So at this point, the lounge will not be open until a reinspection, which is to occur next week sometime. However, even at that time, it will not operate as a BYOB lounge. It's only going to be a hookah lounge where they could smoke hookah.
With their BYOB license revoked, the Conga Lounge will no longer be allowed to have alcohol on the premises.
We have a BYOB ordinance, and we don't discourage business. We actually welcome business. However, they just need to follow our BYOB ordinance and comply with the ordinance. And I think the residents should be happy that the code enforcement officer, along with myself, are going ahead and the building inspector and go ahead and following up with these things so that businesses are ran the way they're supposed to be ran and conform with our ordinances.
Entertainment manager for the Conga Lounge, Jose Francisco, spoke out this afternoon on the closing of the business. Francisco says they are going to comply with the borough's demands and fix the problems found by code enforcement officials. They hope to reopen it after the next inspection.
We're definitely going to stay close because we are trying to stay aware of what's going on and basically obey the laws. We're not trying to break any laws. We understand that past hookah lounge did a lot of damages in Hazleton. And basically, you know, they're trying to judge us with their mistakes, but we're trying to do something different. And basically just have people here to have fun and be safe, nothing crazy, and, you know, as legit as possible, because we're not trying to break the laws. We're just trying to survive and, you know, feed our kids in the future.
The Conga Lounge has only been open for a few weeks, and Buglio says police have been there on more than one occasion.
Prior to today, my department responded to about 7 or 8 calls there for different things, fights, loud music, disturbances, garbage issues. So there was one citation issue there for loud noise. And you know, like I said, we don't discourage business by any point, but the business has only been open for 3 weeks and we've had 7 or 8 calls there. To me, that's an issue, and I'm not saying that it's directly related to the club. I think it's when they come out onto the street is where the issues come in, but they are coming from the club out on the streets at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning causing issues. And, you know, I said it at our council meeting and I'll say it again. My police department's well aware of this, and we will and are taking an aggressive stance towards it.
In response to the police presence at the hookah lounge, Francisco says they have stepped up security.
The securities now walk around the building, walk around the streets to check if there's any garbage, anything left outside that it's not supposed to. Even if it's not from the people that come here, we're trying to prevent people saying, oh, that was from there, that was from Conga. Oh, a car just speeded, that was from Conga. Because there's a lot of those topics was happening in the meeting, and it's like it makes no sense because the streets are the streets. You know, we can control the front of our business, and you could say, oh, that was right there if you saw it. But if a car is passing by, let's say, with loud music, that's not our fault. Everybody here got their own ways of doing things, you know, but definitely we should try to at least keep our space correct.
According to Francisco, the Conga Lounge is hoping that everyone will give them a chance in the community.
Just give us this opportunity, and trust me, you know, if we fail, we failed, but at the end of the day, let us fail. Don't help us try to fail because you want to. Just give us the opportunity, and you know, let us make a difference. If it turns out to be bad, we understand. We gladly get out of the way.
Once again, the Conga Lounge in West Hazleton has been shut down for now, and a second inspection is expected to be completed next week to determine if the business will be able to open once again. Tamaqua police are still looking for a man who disappeared on Tuesday. He's 29-year-old Jesse Farber, known as Jesse Rex. Search and rescue crews were searching the woods behind Tamaqua Area High School in search of a missing Tamaqua man. They were also looking in the Lewistown Valley and the abandoned mines in between. Jason Hartz of the Citizens Fire Company of Tamaqua said Farber reportedly made a distressing telephone call to a friend around 8 o'clock Tuesday night. The telephone signal was lost and Farber hasn't been heard from since. A state police helicopter also flew over the area Thursday afternoon, and Andrew Leibenguth of Tamaqua flew a helicopter over with a drone. Farber is a white male about 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs 130 pounds. He was last seen wearing a black hoodie and carrying a camouflage backpack. Hazleton Police Chief Frank DeAndrea wants an appeal filed by a towing contract tossed out. An attorney for DeAndrea asked court to dismiss an appeal filed by DeLuca's Auto Repair and Towing. It was suspended in June over remarks posted on Facebook. Attorney Frank Lavery filed a 9-page response on behalf of the police department and DeAndrea in county court in response to a civil appeal Cynthia DeLuca filed after her firm was suspended from a list of city towing vendors. DeAndrea told DeLuca in a June 9th letter that the firm was suspended because of comments on the page about the mayor falsely accusing Mayor Joe Yanuzzi of attempting bribes and discriminating against DeLuca's towing service. DeLuca said in June that neither she nor her business had anything to do with the social media posting. The allegedly pornographic and offensive emails Attorney General Kathleen Kane referred to on Wednesday are in her charge, and she can release them anytime that she wants. That's what the judge who oversaw the grand jury which indicted her says. Montgomery County Judge William Carpenter, whom Kane criticized on Wednesday, said she hasn't officially asked him to allow her to release the offensive emails she claims exist, so she can't act to order their release. But he said she doesn't need his permission to release them because emails were never introduced before his grand jury. Kane spokesman Chuck Ardo said lawyers will file a request next week asking Carpenter to lift an order she claims blocks the release of the emails. But Carpenter's comments indicated she didn't have to do that. She could release them whenever she wants. Several times Wednesday, Kane referred to pornographic, racially offensive, and religiously offensive emails, which she claims are at the root of her legal problems. Kane is charged with obstructing the administration of law, official oppression, false swearing, and perjury for releasing secret grand jury information to the Philadelphia Daily News in an effort to embarrass a political foe. Wilkes-Barre City Council passed and adopting a resolution asking the school board to keep all 3 high schools. Supporters of keeping the 3 schools open asked council to pass a non-binding resolution asking the board to do just that. But the proposed resolution lost a 2-3 vote, with George Brown, who lives in South Wilkes-Barre, not far from Myers, Chairman Mike Merritt voting for it. Tony George, Maureen Lavelle, and Bill Barrett voted no. The 3 no voters say that they were concerned about whether keeping all of the schools open is in the best interest of taxpayers. In June, the school board decided to merge that Coughlin and Myers and spend at least $75 million building a new one at the Coughlin site on Washington Street in the downtown. PennDOT crews working on Route 61 just outside of Schuylkill Haven unearthed a mass gravesite. It is of those buried after dying from the Spanish flu outbreak of 1918. The remains were found in the lot adjacent to the Army Reserve Center in North Manheim Township. The bones will be evacuated and DNA samples were taken today by a team of senior research associates from Mercyhurst University in Erie. The road construction won't continue until the bones are removed. The remains will be buried at Potter's Field on the property of the Rest Haven Nursing Home. Today marks 29 days until Fun Fest in downtown Hazleton. Fun Fest, the area's largest street fair, is set to kick off September 12th and 13th on Broad Street. The annual Fun Fest parade will take place on September 13th. And once again, WYLN is proud to be the official television station of the Fun Fest parade. Once again, it's just 29 days away, so make sure to mark those calendars. Time now for a first look at our forecast. Another blue sky day in northeastern Pennsylvania, but will it last throughout our weekend? Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is in the Weather Center with all the details. Joe?
I think it will. Looks like a pretty nice looking weekend across our area. Nice looking evening for those of you that have to do any type of traveling. Things looking pretty good on the travel cameras. It is going to be a nice evening in store for our area. Pretty much the rain confined in upstate New York. We continue to be dry across our area. We'll stay dry as we head through the overnight hours. And heading into tomorrow, we may have to deal with a shower or thunderstorm. Look at these 24-hour high temperatures, 70s and 80s. These numbers are really going to go up as we head into this upcoming weekend. I'll let you know about those numbers in a little bit. But right now it is 79 in New Ongole, 85 in Berwick, 84 in Bloomsburg, and 85 degrees in Danville. Your complete 7-day outlook, including what you can expect for the weekend, coming up in just a few.
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, details on a new business in Rittenhouse Place in Drums for Women that opened up this morning during a special grand opening. Stay tuned. That and much more is headed your way here on WYLN.
You're watching WYLN News, Greater Hazelton's only local news broadcast with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Kristen Bazinski, weather with Joe Garbachik, and sports with Eric DeBerardinis and Gabriella Justin.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Greater Hazelton's end of summer celebration. The annual homecoming is almost here. Mohican Sun at Pocono Downs presents Fun Fest in Center City, Hazelton, September 12th and 13th, with great ethnic and festival food and free entertainment. Always a crowd favorite is the fantastic Fun Fest Parade. New this year is a corporate float competition. Admission is free, parking is free. For more details, call the Greater Hazelton Chamber of Commerce or go to funfestpa.org. Fun Fest is made possible by these sponsors.
Watch Off the Beaten Path on WYLN TV 35 and discover the Pennsylvania you never knew existed.
A new business has opened up in Rittenhouse Place in Drums. It's called Linda's Classy Closet, and you can find items such as dresses to purses to shoes to jewelry. A special ribbon cutting ceremony was held this morning, and owner Linda Rymiller was thrilled with the outpouring of support and with those who came out to celebrate the new business.
Linda's Classy Closet, I thought of the idea to make appointments with ladies to bring in their new or next to new clothing that is they no longer want. They make an appointment, I choose what I want to put in the closet, and I purchase it from them immediately along with a receipt, and then I tag them, steam them, price them, and put them out into the closet.
Linda says not only will the business sell women's clothing apparel, but she is planning on giving back to the community as well.
I run a special every month. If I'm sitting on things a little too long, I donate them to a shelter for battered women or a local church for the needy. And everybody seems to benefit from start to finish.
Linda's Classy Closet is open Wednesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Sunday from noon until 4 at 24 Rittenhouse Place in Drums. So make sure to stop by and check out all the great items up for sale. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbachik is back with a full look at our forecast. And hopefully there is plenty of sunshine for our weekend. That and much more, including a look at this year's Berwick Bulldogs in sports. Stay tuned.
For all your projects large and small, Bedrock Gardens has it all. They are fully stocked and ready to fill your order. Rubber mulch and rubber curbing to match. Lots of color choices to pick from. Wall stone, natural stone, full pallets ready to go. Their bins are full with rich colored quality mulch that will look wonderful all season long. Finish off your fabulous outdoor space with their quality patio furniture and easy to assemble fire pits. Everything you need for your summer projects. Delivery available, or just stop by and they will load you up. Bedrock Gardens, locally owned and operated. Call today.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer-dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, an outside grill, and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
WYLN TV 35 has strong ties to the community, as evident in its commitment to important causes like the American Cancer Society and Helping Hand Society telethons. WYLN's commitment to northeastern Pennsylvania continues with a broadcast of Hazelton's Fun Fest Parade and both the Christmas and St. Patrick's Day parades in Wilkes-Barre. In the summer, we broadcast the Weatherly and Giants of Spare Hill Climb, and throughout the year, we provide important community services through the broadcast of town meetings, school board meetings, election night coverage, and other events. WYLN, we're your local network.
Definitely a very nice day across all of our viewing area. In fact, right now we have plenty of sunshine, a few cumulus clouds, but that pretty much is about it. And overall, as we head into the weekend, things shaping up to be pretty nice across our area. Here's a look at the graphic for today. And you can see for yourself that it was a pretty nice looking day. We are going to continue to increase those temperatures, and eventually those humidity values are going to start to go up as well. And there's going to be a threat of a shower or thunderstorm here or there. But again, nothing significant in our forecast. In fact, nothing to show you live 35 Skycast Doppler's Drive from Wilkes-Barre through Scranton, Berwick, Bloomsburg, Danville, Lewisburg. All points at this time remaining dry. Our live Lehigh tire conditions outside our station in Hazleton. We are in the 80s. We continue to be in the 80s. Dew point number a little bit higher, about 60 degrees. But again, you don't feel really much of that humidity in the air just yet. 79 now Mount Pocono, 84 Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport, 85 in Williamsport as well. Selinsgrove, 86 in Harrisburg, and 81 in State College. In the 80s, a little bit of a breeze up there in the Wyoming Valley area. The precipitation has been confined upstate New York between Buffalo and Syracuse. For our area across Pennsylvania, it has been dry. Again, there's been a few clouds, but other than that, that's it. Skycast precipitation and clouds. Tomorrow, maybe a shower or thunderstorm. Again, that's going to be pretty much scattered, and that's going to hold the path right through probably the next couple of days. Really not expecting anything significant, except those temperatures start to increase. Tonight dropping down into the 60s. Tomorrow we're up into the 80s. Tomorrow night dropping down into the 60s as we head into our early Sunday morning. So again, a shower, thunderstorm not out of the question. But again, anything that does form, they start to fade toward the evening. A little bit more humid along the Atlantic coastline from Maryland down through any place you decide to go. It's looking pretty good. Even if you want to go to the shore this weekend, it definitely looks good into the 80s. And then we're going to start to see even a rebound of some of the heat across our area, from D.C. through New York City, up through Boston, even along Ocean City. A little bit cooler because you get a little bit of that breeze coming in off of the ocean. But other than that, hey, it's going to be spectacular if you have to do anything or do any type of traveling, going to the shore. Hey, take advantage of it. Summer is slowly but surely coming to an end. So we're in the 80s the next several days. A shower or thunderstorm just about any one of those days. But you know, even if you have that shower or thunderstorm, it's still looking like some pretty nice days ahead. Here's a look at our daytime Pennsylvania lottery numbers. A pick 248, a pick 3816, a pick 44742, and a pick 5 numbers 28708. Treasure hunt numbers 315, 22, 27, and 29. Stick around. Don't change the channel. We'll continue to have more for you coming up after the break.
The Hazelton Wine and Beer Festival will be held Saturday, August 15th from 4 until 8 p.m. at the Best Western Genetti Inn and Suites in Hazelton. Come sample over 50 local wines and craft beers, taste some great food, and listen to some great music provided by one of Northeastern Pennsylvania's premier cover bands, Ostrich Hat. You must be 21 to enter, and tickets are available the day of the festival or in advance at hazeltonrotary.ticketleap.com. Don't miss the Hazelton Wine and Beer Festival, Saturday, August 15th.
Go hog wild for Iron Pigs Baseball. WILN is televising the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs Live, America's favorite pastime on your local network, WILN TV 35. See the Major League Stars of tomorrow at Coca-Cola Park. Don't miss any of the games here on WILN TV 35. Visit WILNTV.com for a complete Iron Pig schedule. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs on WILN, your home for live sports.
A summer social was held this week by the Greater Hazelton Chamber of Commerce. Our Julie Stefanovich stopped by the mixer and spoke with the organizers.
The Greater Hazelton Chamber of Commerce hosted its summer social this past Wednesday at Carmen's Country Inn and Gardens and Drums. Members and guests had the opportunity to mingle at the free evening of entertainment, food, and networking. 12 new members were also recognized at this week's gala. New members breathed new life into the business community.
At the heart of the Chamber's mission is that business networking, which equals business success. I think the Chamber and our community are more successful when we keep everyone connected in the community. More clients, more business means a thriving community. Get out of your office, whatever your particular business is, and get new perspective and to connect with people. I think sometimes we all get a little too connected to our electronic things, but there's nothing like the face-to-face.
The evening was hosted and sponsored by Carmen's Country Inn and Gardens. The family-owned business has been a long-time staple in the area, and the attendees had the chance to check out the menu and view the garden grounds.
So wonderful to see all the businesses here in Hazelton, and everyone is networking and having a great time. I'm thrilled to be able to have them come down and look at the Country Inn, because we made so many improvements to the inside of the building and also the grounds. So I was so happy and proud to be able to show this off to my fellow business members in the community. I love being part of the Chamber. It's just wonderful. I can't say enough about the great people that work there and volunteer for the different events that we have there. It's a wonderful, wonderful asset to the people of Hazelton, and I'm so grateful to be part of it.
Kathy's parents, her mom and dad, are longtime business owners in the Greater Hazelton area, and so tonight's mixer was really special because, again, it's the older business community reconnecting. I heard comments about, we haven't seen them in a while. It was so good to see them and talk.
If you're interested in attending the next mixer, or you'd like to view the calendar of events, check out hazeltonchamber.org. In drums for WILN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks, Julie. Coming up next, Eric DeBaradinas is in with sports here on WILN. Plus, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik will have one final look at our forecast. Stay tuned.
During these changing times, is your insurance program up to date? I'm local Allstate agent Gary McNeilis. I invite you to come into our office or give us a call. We'll help you be sure that you have the proper coverage to take care of all your family's needs at a price you can afford. Now more than ever, you need to be in good hands to protect everything that's important to you. Our team of insurance professionals and I will be honored to serve you. Are you in good hands?
The image of George Curry walking the sidelines at Crispin Field is as synonymous with Berwick football as their Bulldog logo. But 2015 will be his last. WILN's Gabriella Justin has more.
The bleachers at Crispin Field were empty today. You can bet that come September 4th, they'll be packed for Coach George Curry's final season opener after nearly 50 years of coaching high school football.
We always have a positive attitude. I just told our kids, you are what you think you are. If you think you're somebody, play that way.
One of Coach Curry's key players this season will be Mike Force. Force is the younger brother of Andrew Force, who was one of Berwick's top players last season. Mike hopes to follow in his brother's footsteps by continuing his football career at the collegiate level. But first, he has 2 more seasons with the Dogs, and more importantly, 1 more season playing under Coach Curry.
The guy's a legend, you know. I'm so blessed to be able to be a part of it and have him coach me. So it's really exciting, and he does a great job, you know. I can see why he's the winningest coach in Pennsylvania.
And despite any negative matters that are taking place off of the field, the Bulldogs feel stronger than ever as a team and are looking forward to one of the best seasons yet.
I think for most teams it would be a distraction, but we have such leaders on this team. It was like nothing even happened. You know, we came together as a team, you know, and even when all that stuff was going on, we just stayed together. We hit the weights, you know, and we went to the field by ourselves when we couldn't be down here. We were throwing. So for most it would be a distraction, I'd say, but for us it was like nothing even happened.
I think it's going to be kind of like a farewell tour. Like we're going to give it our all to show him that we care as much as he cared for us.
Curry is no stranger when it comes to leading championship teams. He says that the key characteristics each team must carry are confidence, commitment, discipline, and a strong work ethic. And in the meantime, Coach Curry has some wise words to live by.
The way you handle an obstacle is overcome it.
For WYLN Sports, I'm Gabriella Justin.
Stay tuned. Coming up, Joe Garbacik is in with a final look at the forecast.
At Whitetail Preserve, they pride themselves with giving their guests 5-star service. They are now open for lunch 6 days a week and offer limited delivery service for lunch to businesses in Cunningham, Valmont, and Humboldt Industrial Park. Call them at 570-384-2314. WYLN, first in live sports. We bring you the event, not just the highlights. Live coverage of the high school football season starts September 4th on WYLN. We're your local network.
Wouldn't it be great if everything in life were fast? Fast, like a cable modem.
Call Service Electric now and get the fastest internet in town. Plus, when you sign up today, you'll also get free installation. Experience the blazing speed of Service Electric high-speed internet service. Your internet will never be the same.
So my name is Eric Olson. I'm a cancer. I enjoy long walks on the beach and candlelit dinners, and I'm a soft and gentle man.
Well, it is dry across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. That, of course, is the good news. And over the next couple of days, things not looking too bad. Maybe a shower or thunderstorm. That's about it. But temperature values looking pretty nice across our area. These numbers are nice today, and they're nice today because the humidity levels were relatively low. However, as we go into this weekend, those humidity values are going to start to creep up. So as you go outside, it actually is going to feel a little bit warmer than what the actual air temperature indicates. And it does look like a very nice day tomorrow. Again, maybe a passing shower or thunderstorm at best. That's about it. And then any ones that do form, any precipitation that's out there, as we head into the evening hours, they're going to start to fade away. Again, humidity levels will be relatively higher tomorrow and the next couple of days. But again, if you have any plans on going anywhere, going to the shore from Atlantic City through D.C., New York City, Boston, even up in Bangor, Maine, hey, it's looking very nice indeed. Very warm across our area, but along the East Coast, as usual, a little bit of a sea breeze, so temperatures will be a bit cooler, but just a gorgeous weekend to do just about anything that you may want to do. Here's a look at the extended forecast and what we can expect over the next couple of days. Again, a shower or storm maybe for tomorrow. That's about it. Looking great for Sunday and Monday. And then another shower or thunderstorm here and there as we go through next week. But for a little bit of time there, we could actually say that we felt fall in the air because it was quite chilly throughout the day, and the nights were chilly, but, we're going to get those temperatures back up again, things feeling much better, at least for the next 7 days, and the overnight lows a little bit milder.
So I asked you yesterday, did you see any meteors yesterday? Because I did. I saw one.
Did you really?
Yeah, I really did.
Very cool.
Yeah. Did you get to go out?
I didn't get a chance to see any, no.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was actually a very clear night.
Yeah.
Where I am.
For a period of time, there was clear skies. So.
Alrighty. Well, hopefully that rain holds out for you because you're doing more football previews.
Rolls on. Next week we'll be all over the place. Wyoming Valley Conference and Panther Site League. Previews continue.
Sounds good. Have a good weekend, everyone.